Yeah. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. If you are ready to get started, if you are ready to vamonos, let me see those airplane emojis in the chat, please. Let's go. Yeah. Grovermatic, I see you, bro. FS Insane, he's ready. Abdul Abbas, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. What up? Christopher Ramirez in the chat. What's up, man? Flitz Edgar, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, my good friend. Hello. Oh yeah, Sebastian is back. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Bienvenido, my friend. What's up, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's a Moon. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. You can stop spamming for me to do Infinite Flight in the chat. It'll happen when I feel like it, alright? A kid named Kenny, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my friend. Gio was in the building. Welcome back to the stream as well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. And don't worry, yes, I love my Infinite Flight people, but you can't just come into my chats and spam. That's not the way this works. You can't demand a streamer to do what you want. Just a little FYI. Anyway, Frit Pockets, welcome to the stream, man. Much love to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hello. John has become a gold member. Thank you, my friend, for being a part of the gold member family. Appreciate you very, very much. You are amazing for that. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry that YouTube is stopping you guys from spamming the airplane emojis. That's something I want you guys to do. Yes, thank you, Edgar. I will not forget the passenger thing. I have it on my mind right now. C-Wiz, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Daniel506, welcome back, my friend, representing Costa Rica. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Well, guys, without further ado, we have a 2-hour flight today from Mexico City over to Los Cabos, which is on the west side of Mexico. It's about an hour 40 minutes or so, but it's gonna take us a little time to get going. Angel, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Epic Aviation, welcome aboard. Jerome Ballard, thank you, my friend. Danny Robo, welcome to the stream. Yes, if you guys want to join us, we are on VATSIM, or you can join us on the Microsoft multiplayer. Either way, it's all good. This come through, it sounds good to me, man. Lightsphere, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Good to finally catch the start, man. Glad to have you with us nice and early today. It is a morning, actually. You still got that morning haze rolling over the mountains of Mexico City. So yeah, it's very nice. Bakazada, welcome to the stream, my friend. Bienvenido, welcome back, my dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm ready to get going, guys. I am ready. Been looking forward to flying Volaris for a while. And finally here in Mexico, and I feel bad because if we go to the Sim Toolkit Pro map and see how many people are in Mexico, the whole country right now, even though this is nowhere near peak hours, this is like early, like, you know, Mexicans don't wake up early. No offense, but let's be honest, y'all don't wake up early. I have a lot of Mexican friends. I've stayed over Mexican friends' houses as a kid and growing up, and you know, y'all stay up late, party late, wake up late. You know what I mean? So it's a little early for my Mexican friends today, but for those of you who did make it out, thank you guys so much for coming through. It's gonna be a very fun stream. It's gonna be really fun. But let me really quickly show you guys where we are on the map here. I feel like you should know where the heck Mexico is in Mexico City. So this is the map right here via Sim Toolkit Pro. We'll bring the music down. We're rocking out to some Latin vibes. We're also using Latin VFR AREX and Latin VFR's airport static objects. So that's pretty cool. Nice little set. So yeah, so this is Sim Toolkit Pro. And we'll hop in the cockpit right after I kind of brief you guys. This is our flight from Mexico City here, right in the middle of Mexico. We're flying over Guadalajara and then over here to Cabo San. Oh, actually, here it is, San Jose del Cabo. That's where we're going today. So it's gonna be very cool. I've never flown this route. I've never been anywhere over here. Only time I ever, like, every time I fly in Mexico, it's like Houston to Mexico City. It's Monterrey. It's sometimes I'll do like Mexicali, or what's this other little city over here, Tijuana, but I don't usually go that deep in Mexico, and I feel bad that I haven't, because Mexico as a country is gorgeous. If you guys have been playing Forza Horizon, the newest Forza Horizon in Mexico, you can see a taste of how gorgeous Mexico actually is. We got Cancun over here, a lot of very popular destinations for people to fly to from Florida, from Miami, from Cuba, and I got Acapulco down here. I think we did fly down to Acapulco once. And then we have Guatemala, which is not Mexico. It's not Mexico. But anyways, just want to show you guys really quickly the map, what we have going on today, what is the plan. Let's go ahead and hop in the cockpit, get passengers loaded, and we'll get going. Again, if you want to join us, you can. We're on VATSIM. Not expecting an ATC, so if you're kind of shy on the network, then it might be a good flight for you to kind of get your feet wet. So don't worry. And controllers are usually pretty chill about, give you guys some tips and stuff too. So let's hop inside the A320 from Flybywire. But yes, we're actually, I think, one of 2 people currently in the whole country of Mexico on VATSIM, actually on any network, because I got all of them on. But yeah, what runway we're taking off, we'll talk about that as we go. Let's go ahead and kill the music. Let's get our flight process started. Where's the music at? There's the music. We'll kill it. There it is. And yeah, we're back in our office today. Looking good. So yes, we are at Mike X-ray. MMMX is the ICAO code, and we're going to MMSD. Mike Sierra Delta. Those are the ICAO codes. You can also get that in the description, or typing in !flight in chat. We'll give you our flight plan. Spirit Wings, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Is Infinite Flight dead? No, it is not dead at all. It's far from it, my friend. Yeah, if you go to Infinite Flight, there's tons of people flying on it. I'm not flying Infinite Flight today. Haven't flown it in months. So all right, let's go up top first, and we'll get the external power connected. Battery 1, battery 2, adheres. Okay, now that's loud. I don't know why last stream everything was super quiet, and now today everything is super loud. So we're gonna bring back our Microsoft Flight Sim sound a bit. We are using FS Realistic today. I got a few things together. Since our last stream, we talked about how to kind of enhance my Microsoft Flight Sim simming experience by using FS Realistic, using the AI traffic thing. The thing is, I did not get that figured out. I tried getting it going. I waited till like early this morning to do it, and I got stuck at the logging in point, because they have to like manually accept you to be logged in, which is stupid in my opinion for something like this. So I gotta wait for that to get the AIG working. All right, but I do have all the stuff required to download. I just got to get past the logging into the stupid website, and then once I do that, then we can have the AIG. So that'll probably be in a stream next week. That'll actually have that working if we do Microsoft Flight Sim next week, which I think we are. I don't have next week completely planned just yet. All right, IRS is gonna take about 5 minutes. We're on external power, batteries are on. We'll do the nav logo lights on. We'll leave the APU off for now while we do the setup. We don't need it. We'll turn on ground control, cruise supply, and that's all we need to do for now on the overhead. We'll go back down here and just kind of finish. We'll finish up doing the rest of our screens, and let me know if the audio sounds okay. I just feel like today, I don't know why last stream it seemed really low, but today everything seems a bit louder, or maybe I could just hear better. I don't know. All right, so the doors are open. Seatbelt signs on. TCAS on standby. I don't know what that sound was. Okay, whatever. We'll go down. I'm sorry for all the clicking. Go down here and we'll import our flight plan using the ASUS. Yes, I remember. AOC menu, init press, and I have already filed my flight plan. Matter of fact, we're already on VATSIM, so I've already filed my flight plan and everything. We do init data request to get our data. It's louder, but it's good. Great, thank you, man. Yes, this is Fly Mexico's MMMX. Yes, FS Insane. Matter of fact, that link is in the description as well if you guys want to try out any of the liveries, or if you want to try out, honestly, most of the mods that I'm using today are all linked down in the description. Fly Mexico, Mexico City. The free MMSD for Los Cabos is in the description. That's there. Go to init. The livery we're rocking today, Volaris. There's actually a bunch of them. I like the one with the pink engines. That's the one I usually see in Houston. I'm sure the black ones still exist. There's a dirty and a clean one. I have the 8X dirty version. Is the one we're using today from flightsim.to. But again, that link is in the description. So, all right. So we got that in. We'll go ahead and get our IRS line on the reference. Confirm. return. Beautiful. All right, and so yeah, we got that kind of in there. Let's go ahead and go to our EFB, and we'll get loaded up with some things. We'll copy this from SimBrief. You can see there's our flight plan right there, MMMX to MMSD. That is a flight plan. And go to fuel. For fuel today, we need, we'll be in kilograms today, by the way, guys. SimBrief, where you at, bro? We need 6,496 kilograms. So we're already over fuel. So we're gonna defuel. I'm gonna go with the even 7,000, close to 7,000 we can get. That works right there. And we'll do real time. That's gonna take about 5 minutes. There's our OFP right there. You know, I actually yesterday I was loadmaster at work yesterday, and I almost wanted to bring home the loadmaster sheet, like a sample flight release, and use that for a flight. You know, one day we'll probably do that. I'll bring home a sample flight release from work, and we'll try to use that to copy a flight that we do. That'll be pretty cool. It'll be probably Frontier though. Okay, so that's loading. Now we can do the passenger thing, and let me see if I remember how to do it. I think we need to go into init. No, not init. Do menu, ATSU, AOC, weight and balance, and then here we go. Cool. So I don't know how many passengers we have. I guess I could just import it right from SimBrief. Now, cool thing again, whenever I do the role of loadmaster at my job, I do have to go into the cockpit, see the pilots, talk to the pilots, and explain what we put in the aircraft. I have to tell them, hey, we have this many bags, this is what we have, and then I tell them how many passengers they have, because the gate agents give me a flight manifest sheet that tells us how many infants are on board, how many people are in zone A, zone B, zone C, whatever. And anyway, so the reason I say that is because yesterday I was like looking really hard. The pilot was saying something. I don't know what the pilot was saying, but I was like, they were on this screen. So the first officer was on this particular screen, and I was like, let me look really close at it, because I want to see how accurate it is to the fly-by-wire one. And the only difference that I saw in the fly-by-wire versus the real life one that I saw yesterday is that all this is in blue. That's the only difference. Everything else is exactly the same, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna send the request, and that should bring in all of our information though. So cool. 174 passengers, 36 on row 1 through 6 to 42, 48, 48. And it says payload is 0. I don't know why it says 0. Or I guess it's because they're not on yet. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty dope. This is my first time doing that. Pretty sweet. What up, Sebastian? How you doing, man? How did we make it to Mexico? We were in South America Monday. Bro, I don't stop moving, man. I took the Challenger from where did we leave off? Where did we stop at? I already forgot the name of the city. Anyway, I took the Challenger from Ecuador while we were away and landed in Mexico City last night. Now we're in Mexico City, headed to Los Cabos. And probably from there we could fly to San Diego next week, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so boarding is starting. That is a really cool feature that I have never used before. So now, while we're waiting for that, we'll go back to our flight plan and we'll get our departure input. So we're going to be going from Mike, X-ray. Departure is going to be what SimBrief says our departure is runway 05 right. Technically, we could take 05 left, I feel like, because we're already right next to it. I don't know if in real life, if it's like actually closed, but we'll just go with 5 right, because that's what SimBrief gave us. So we'll just assume that, hey, whatever reason, we're taking 5 right instead of 5 left, so we'll take 5 right. And our departure is the SEBON 1 Alpha. Yeah, because if we change runways, it might change our departure too. It's all good, Sebastian, man. If you can't join, it is all good. You always know, guys, if you can't join me in a flight, this window seat is for you. Every single one of you guys get a window seat if you can't fly with us. If you're flying with us, though, you get the best view, and that's the cockpit view out the window. There it is. All right, so there it is, SEBO 1 Alpha via SEBO. So we'll hit insert, and that should be todo bien. So, yep, that looks good. We'll get rid of the discontinuity. And we'll get rid of the extra waypoint. And we'll get rid of this one too. There we go. Now we'll scroll down to the bottom. We'll go to destination MMSD. Arrival is going to be expecting runway 34. There is no ILS into this airport, so hopefully the weather is good. RNAV 34 is what we're expecting, and the arrival is going to be the TENAY 1 Bravo. And there it is, TENAY 1 Bravo via Avaru. Sure. Let's make sure everything's in there. That all is good. Once again, todo bien. Good day, Adam. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Keto. Thank you. How did I forget that? I'm having trouble the whole stream saying the name of that place. Yes, we were in Quito on Monday. If you guys missed that stream, it was actually so much fun. It was such a great route. And again, if you weren't able to join or watch or fly, I highly recommend you guys give that route a try. It is a very cool, scenic and a very interesting approach on both ends. Quito to Bogota. All right, flight plan looks good to me. We'll double check it a little bit later. Let's go back to our do menu, make sure all of our passengers are on board. And once they're on, we can go ahead and do our perf, finish up our perf page. Yes, honestly, I didn't realize, for one, until Flybywire did this, that there was a passenger page. And yes, as you can see, it is actually still loading. This is really cool. It actually shows you how many passengers are currently on the plane. So we have 174 expected checked-in passengers, and currently there's 44 people on the aircraft. It doesn't show you by a row how many people are in the rows, but there's really no way for them to know that anyways. Usually the flight attendants have to count out exactly. You have to go around. If you see at the end of boarding on the 320, well, probably on any plane, on the end of boarding, you'll see flight attendants walking up and down the aisles with a little phone, like a little iPhone. And on their iPhone, they have a special application that actually counts passengers. So it's not recommended when you get on a plane. You know, when you sit on a plane, it's recommended that you stay the heck in that seat. Don't get up and go to the restroom. Don't get up and change rows, because it actually messes up the count. And that'll mess up the flight manifest, stuff like that. But anyways, we're waiting for that. You can see that is pretty cool. Again, this is a really cool feature. In the EFB, you can make the passengers and cargo load faster or instant. So that's what that is, that we saw earlier, this little reel. Yeah, oh, cool. Well, that I might have made a mistake. We might be sitting here for 30 minutes waiting for them. So I guess we'll do everything else we can do while we're waiting for that. So we've already done the flight plan. We've already done pretty much everything else. Like, we're literally just waiting for the passengers to board and the baggage to be loaded and the fuel. I think the fuel should be done. Yeah, fuel is done. Fuel is done. He's out of here. He's gone. We're just waiting for the packs. That's all. I guess what I can do is get my charts ready to go. What up, Scott? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm doing great, actually. Thank you very much, man. Welcome aboard. It is good to see you. Thank you, Nico, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family as well. Appreciate you very much. For the passengers, about 5 seconds per passenger. Oh boy. So it'll take about, what, 5 minutes? That's my longest. Are we running a German registration? What do you mean? Ja Bongo Fed, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome. So for our departure, guys, we're using 05 right, as I mentioned a second ago. It's going to be the SEBA something departure. We gotta find out where that is. SEBON 1 Alpha departure. I feel like I kind of hear noises too, a little bit. Maybe I'm hearing things. Like, almost like I'm hearing... I don't know. I mean, I'm wondering if it's in my house, but like I feel like there's a faint noise of like just kind of like bags being tossed into bins and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I might be tripping. I'm not sure. So we'll take take off, runway heading 055. It'll be a right turn to MX850 at or above 15,000 feet. We have a lot of mountains around this airport, so we have to climb pretty quickly. And then heading 255, about 14 miles So we get to MX852, max 250 knots at or above 18,000 feet. Then we make a right turn to MX854 at or below 21,000 feet. And then SEBON at 29,000 feet. So the only restriction we have is 21,000 that we can't go past. So I'll set this to 210. I do have FS realistic, so maybe that. But there is also a little bit of feedback from my mic every once in a while. So I guess while we wait, another thing we can do is the walk around. So I'm gonna set my camera up for walk around. So I do this here. Come on. There it is. That's what I want. Start from the front. Nose looks clean. Landing gear. We need chocks. I think they're working on that, right? I think they're working on putting chocks on a future build of the Flybywire, so we definitely need that. Would also like to have some less balloony looking tires. That'd be nice. Let's walk around here. What, have we gone in here yet? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Only difference is there's a pole here on the left, and there's a net. There's a couple of nets in there to hold the baggage in place. Really no need to model that. Engine looks good. Probably too clean. We are missing on the underneath the wing. We are missing the fuel, like the actual fuel cap. That's not in there. What up, Vihai Swathi? Hope that said that somewhat correct. Thank you, man, for hanging out with us. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, so this is the dirty version of the livery. So you can see they've added some kind of like some dirt smudges and streaks there on the flaps, which is pretty nice. It's always good to have some dirt. Got a little dirt down here, and just a tiny bit, not enough, but a little bit. Got some dirt back there. That's a Mexican registration. No, nothing wrong back here. Yep, basically this came right from the factory and had a rain, like it came from the factory and landed in the rain. That's how clean it is. Now I'm noticing we're missing. Why is it that on my left? I don't think that's how it is. I'm missing the texture here on the left. Is it a sharklet, winglet, whatever? You'll see on the right wing, there's actually, you do see the sharklet, the correct one. So I think the livery might be a little bit wrong on the left side. It's Vihai Aswathi. Thank you. Two names in one. I probably still said it wrong, so I'm sorry, man. But welcome aboard. Good to see you, bro. I will leave it here for engine start. We should be ready. I think the password should be on by now, right? I think I still hear them getting on. Which was a fast way to get to that screen. Oh, I think they're done. Nope. We still got about 50 people to go. BK Blueface, welcome to the stream, man. Am I excited for the 737 from PMDG? Absolutely, man. You know it. You know it, bro. You know it. Mauricio, hola, hola. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. I mean, yeah, I guess we could, like, make it go fast, right? We could say instant. And see if it changes. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to change now, though we've already started. Probably not. It's okay. This is how it is in real life. You gotta sit around and wait for passengers and flight attendants and stuff like that. So, ain't nothing new. What we can do is get the APU turned on. We're basically ready to go as soon as they load it up. In the settings tab of the EFB. Oh. Down here. Where is that at? Realism? Boarding time, real. Instant. Yep, I can tell the plane just bounced. There it is. You guys are so fake. I was trying to be realistic. Y'all got me insta loading. All right. Well, I know it's gonna save us time. We got we have a not short flight anyway, so we'll get it going. All right. We'll go ahead and do our thing here. So we get our zero fuel weight stuff here. We get our block fuel here, and I think that's all on that page. Then we'll go to perf. Transition. It says 18,500. That might be right. What is the transition altitude out here? I don't see it. Airport elevation though, but oh, it is. It's 18,500. So, but yeah, transition altitude 18,500. The airport elevation is very similar to how it was out in Ecuador and Bogota, 7,997. I think Mexico City might be the highest airport elevation, if I'm correct. Like international airport. So do flaps 2 again. We don't really need it, but we'll do flaps 2 and flex. I just kind of put this number here just for the heck of it. We're not going to do flex. V1 134, VR 135, and V2 139. And we'll climb out 228. And there we go. All right, cool. We should be done. So checking in it, and it's good. Perf is good. Flight plan is good. RADNAV is good. Rest of this stuff is good to go. While we disconnect the jetway using toolbar, pushback, and the baggage people, you all can go. We'll go ahead and grab our weather request. So send that. And he should drive away any second. Thank you very much, GNEA, Airbus A330 for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. We'll also go ahead and call a pushback truck out here.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
And we'll get, so we should have that. We'll go back to AOC menu, receives messages, METAR, and there's our weather. All right, we'll look at that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and finish turning on the APU. And I'll turn the beacon on if we're ready to push. Why did I choose flaps 2 over 1? You know, just to be safe. We're taking off at a much higher elevation. We're taking off from 7,000
okay,
feet.
Sir, the bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
We probably don't need it,
brakes
but
are set. You may lift.
we'll do it.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
I need to turn lifting off. APU should be available by now. That's almost ready.
Standing by for pushback.
Alright, stand by. Yep, APU is kicking on. Let's say avail here in just a second. There it is, APU avail. Yeah, if the APU doesn't work, we'd have to do a air start. Alright guys, we're pushing back reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Alright, park and brake release, clear
Parking
push.
brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're pushing
You will
back.
start in the sequence.
Winds are 120 at 4, visibility is 5, scattered. Or, I don't think that's what that means. No, that's not what it means. Altimeter is 14, dew point 04. Altimeter is 3039. I guess they use altimeter out here. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna push. I believe nose to the left, which is south. Mexico City traffic, Volaris 116 is pushing back from gate 11, nose south. Mexico City traffic. Sailor Sands, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, you can actually print it out. I just don't know that it won't crash my sim. Anybody can confirm that it won't crash my sim? It's much easier if you print it. Oh, I freaking forgot to set up the nose tiller thing again. How do I do that? I don't want to do it now. I'll do it for next time. Yes, I do turn my engines on while pushing. It just wasn't clear to start them yet. Clear start 1. Starting 1. Yeah, you can print it from the cockpit, and you can also print it from your actual home printer too. And I'm going to kind of get us a bit better aligned on this thing as we start engine number 1. What? Aspiring aviator? No idea what you just said.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set, clear disconnect.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Oh yeah, sounds real good.
Bienvenidos a Volaris.
Alright, clear start engine 2. Starting engine 2.
Para presentarles el siguiente video de seguridad. Gracias.
Hola, bienvenidos a bordo y gracias por hacernos parte de su viaje.
A partir de este momento, cualquier aparato electrónico o teléfono celular deberá estar en modo avión. En caso contrario, apagados. Únicamente o aparatos similares deben permanecer guardados para despegue.
Toda la tripulación está capacitada para ayudarnos en cualquier situación. Por eso es importante seguir sus indicaciones en todo momento. Les deseamos muy buen viaje.
Agradecemos su atención. Les sugerimos leer una vez más las indicaciones de seguridad que están frente a ustedes y disfruten de su vuelo.
Alright, engine 2 is fired up and almost stable. PWS is coming on. Arm nose, flaps 2. There it is, engine 2 avail. Alright, we'll go back into the normal. APU off. And you guys probably heard a little taste of the Volaris safety video as well in the background. That's not a part of any sound pack, that's just me playing it from YouTube. So I just wanted to go ahead and myth bust that. So nose lights on, runway turn offs on. Thank you, Jay, for that subscription. Welcome, my friend, to the Blue Air Royal family. Muchas gracias, my man. Thank you very much. We're ready to go, guys. Park brake release. Let's get out of here. Mexico City traffic. Volaris 116 is taxiing to runway 05 right via Bravo, cross 05 left, Mexico City. Alright, and we're moving. Alright, so I think we can cross here. Actually, yeah, I completely forgot about the nose tiller thing. I really wish I had set it up. That would make taxiing so much easier, but again, I don't want to waste time doing it right now. Not that it is a waste of time, I just don't want to do it right now. Mexico City traffic, Volaris 116 is crossing 05 left at Bravo 3. Mexico City. Alright, it's clear. Turn on the strobes. And I think we're going basically where that yellow plane is, that Spirit 320 is in front of us. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do ATS convoy with you if you can be ramming people off the road. Look at Atlas 747 behind us. Sweet. Yeah, so the nose wheel tiller, the idea is actually this guy over here. This is a nose wheel tiller. And instead of using the rudder pedals to turn the aircraft, you use that. And you get a much more precise taxi movement. So we'll hold here because he's on the runway. And you guys last time told me to go click on takeoff config. So we'll do that. What's that noise? It might be FS Realistic I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm hearing other sounds that I'm not used to hearing. I don't know where it's coming from at all. Mexico City traffic. Volaris 116 is holding short 05 right at Bravo 3. Mexico City. Spoilers are armed. That's good. We'll lock these doors. You waiting for me? Alright, we'll go ahead and take off then. Alright, land lights on. And then you set to hit the all button.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Is that V1? That sounds like V1. That's probably freaking V1. Alright, brakes max, land lights are on. Mexico City traffic, Volaris 116 is taking off. Runway 05 right, departing to the north. Mexico. Yeah, I like that button. That's so cool. It is V1. I knew it. I was like, I recognize that voice. That's cool, man. Big shout out to V1 Simulation. He's amazing. If he's watching, enjoy whatever it is you're doing right now. Alright, our flaps are down. Our lights are on. We're in Mexico City. A beautiful city. I would love to visit here sometime. I've never been. I've been to Mexico 2 or 3 times in real life, but never to Mexico City. Never this far inland. I think I've been to Cozumel, Tijuana, Rosarita, a few other places. Alright, here we go, guys. Lining up the runway. You can see our flight plan making a right turn. Get my departure ready. And toga. Airspeed's live. Pause right here. Alright, runway heading. 8,000 feet, guys. Flaps 1. Lever climb. Rudder climb set. Flaps up. Still my controls. 190 knots. Flaps clean, gears up. I will fly the 180 turn coming up myself. Oh yeah, that takeoff got nice and loud, just the way I like it. Just the way I like it. Here's 900,000 right now. Again, airport elevation was 7,200 or so. So even though we're at 9,000 feet, we're still only about 2,000, 3,000 feet, 2,000 feet above the surface. And here comes a right turn. Should be a right turn. What's this say? Yeah. Do I have to do it myself? It's not guiding me that way. $11,000 feet. Bring that nose down. Getting a little too slow for my taste. 12,000 now. Do I have heading mode selected? It shouldn't be. It says GA track. What does GA track mean? There it is, nav mode. Gotcha. Alright, while we're in the turn, I'm gonna reach up, turn off lights. Turn looking good. Very nice. Alright, let's bring that back a little bit. Alright, so now we can follow the flight director. We're still a little slow. I'm bringing the nose down and get some speed. Go about 5 degrees. What was that noise? My mic is picking up everything today. It's like, what noise cancellation? Alright, keep the right turn coming. This is all part of the departure out of Mexico City for 05 left and 05 right. And you can see that low kind of like fog layer down there that's just surrounding the city. Might be smog too. I think Mexico City has a bit of smog. $15,000 feet and I still have the controls. According to this departure, the top altitude is 21,000 feet. We need to be higher than 15,000 coming up to this next waypoint, MX850, and we're already at 16, so we're good there on following the departure. We're basically within the window, right? We have to be above 15,000 and below 21,000. As long as we're in that, we're fine. And Mexico City Airport is going to be right off our right wing. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to autopilot. And we'll put it to our crew. What are we cruising at today? I don't think we ever mentioned that. What are we cruising at in this flight? 36,000 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and sit there. And now VNAV will take care of the rest. Here comes 18,000. Transition altitude is 18,005. We'll go ahead and sit it now. Standard. Boom. And let's go outside. See, hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, it's not bad. And we should see the airport. Yep, that's it right there. Mexico City is such a big city. Such a crowded looking city. The volcanoes everywhere, like everywhere. Yeah, just the whole Mexico City is just surrounded by mountains. Look at this. We're actually currently flying kind of like southwest. Like southwest direction, not the airline. Starly, that's not nice. Yeah, there it is, guys. Departing Mexico City. Gorgeous view. Yes, there is a speed restriction of 250 knots at MX852, which is our next waypoint. It should, yeah, it's weird actually. VNAV has us right above the floor. It's kind of scary. We're definitely slow enough. Flaps are up. Everything is up. If we turn on restrictions here, we'll see 18,000 feet or above and 250 knots. We're passing 23,000. We'll unarm the spoilers. Tailwind right now is, we don't have a tailwind, we have a headwind of 25 knots. But probably not going to get a tailwind on this flight. That's my prediction. Alright, let's turn this down because it's very loud. Everything is loud. Yeah, I don't know. I literally have changed nothing since the last flight on the audio side, but everything is much louder today. But I'd rather be louder so I can turn it down than be too low and I can't turn it up. Alright, bring that down. Bring that up. And it might be slightly better. Slightly. Now I feel like I'm loud too. I'll leave me where I'm at though. Alright, cool. Yeah, airspeed was low, wasn't it? I don't know why autopilot has us flying such a low airspeed. That's weird, right? And I don't know why it has this, like, it's doing some weird stuff. Hold on, let me do this. Alright, climb. Yeah, there we go. I think that is gonna hopefully change it. And for whatever reason, it's not following the nav right either. Like, it's just doing some, it's just not follow. Like, I don't know where it's going, but it's supposed to be going over here and it's over there. I'm gonna turn off. Oh, autopilot's not on. Or is it? Let me see. Alright, this is me controlling the plane now. I think that's what it was. I think autopilot didn't actually turn on or something. There it is. Now AP1 is on. Ooh, we gonna stall. Ah, I see. It turned itself off. It must have done that while we were in the outside view at some point. Don't know why it's doing that. I guess it's because we're stalling. We're within that stall range. It's like, I'm gonna kill it. Alright, don't descend. No, I don't want to descend. Yeah, those engines were really, really trying hard. Alright, let's try that. My autopilot's back on. And I think we've avoided that situation. Yep. That was weird. That was really weird. All right, cool. So engines are chilling out now. I don't know who keeps turning off my smoking signs. Wing light's gonna come off. Strobe stay on. Beacon stay on. Nav stay on. Everything else is off. APU's off. Gears up. Flaps are up. We're on Unicon 22.8. We're squawking Charlie. And yeah, we're good to go. We're en route to Los Cabos. Flight time in total, air time is supposed to be 1 hour and 50 minutes. SimToolKit Pro is currently showing us an hour and a half out, as we are still just departing Mexico City. But I am going to probably go as fast as we can. Once we get to cruise, we'll push it to whatever the max speed will allow us to fly. We should have plenty of fuel. I'm not worried about that at all. Let's go back outside. Now I'm really looking forward to this flight because we get to see the Mexican mountains, you know, around Mexico City. Get to see them around Guadalajara. I think I do see friendly traffic behind us. I see a strobe light flashing back there. I can't see the plane, but I do see the strobes. Look at those back there, man. I need to get a screenshot. Hold on. Let me get a screenshot of this right here. It's pretty calm too, like it's not like a lot of turbulence, it's not choppy. Wind's pretty chill. I haven't looked at the weather for Los Cabos yet. We do get to cross over the water too, so I'm wondering what that water looks like. Is it like super blue? It's probably not masked, sadly, but we'll see. Let's get a few screenshots that we're departing out of the Mexico City area. Haven't flown out here in a while. Last time I flew to Mexico City was not in a live stream. I think I did a flight for United or something like that from Houston, but I think it might have been on an X plane. And I think it was at night, so I didn't get to actually see anything. What up, AH? Welcome to the stream, man. And Mike Sesh, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. Matter of fact, actually, we did fly in Mexico a while ago. This was back when I did not have the Mexico City scenery. I think we did a VFR flight. Was that in Mexico? That might have been Panama. I can't remember. But yeah, man, looking good. Honestly, I kind of predict that the scenery is gonna look better than our last flight between Bogota and Ecuador, as far as scenery quality, because the flights to Ecuador and Bogota was great, like flying in and flying out, but in between there was a lot of default scenery. Look at all that city down there, holy crap. There is just so much. Does anybody in chat live in or around Mexico City or know somebody who lives in Mexico City? I don't see Mexico City as an unsafe place to go. I know you guys are joking in chat about it being unsafe. I think there's other places in Mexico you might want to worry about, but Mexico City, I feel like you should be all right. Are we leveling off? Oh, at 28,000. Are we at 28? There it is. Mitchell representing Mexico City. Sweet, man. What's it like out there, bro? Yeah, so it looks like we're stopping us at 29,000 because of the departure has a restriction at 29,000. That's the only reason we're stopping here. Yeah, once it's past SEBON at or below 29,000 feet. Once we get past that in about, what's that, 20 miles? 15 miles? 10 miles. Then the plane will continue its climb up to cruise. Got pretty clear skies, pretty smooth. We'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign. Allow the flight attendants to do their thing. Yeah, common sense in Mexico City should be fine. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. What if I want to skip that and just go to 36,000 feet? Can I do that? No, maybe not. We're at Mach 0.75 right now. Yeah, it probably is, honestly. Mexico City is probably one of the most beautiful cities in North America. Is Mexico City North America, or is it considered to be central? Now I'm like, wait, what? I don't know what lake that is. Man, it sounds... Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about what they've done with the sound of this plane. I don't know, what do you guys think? So, what do you think, in chat, are some of the most beautiful, and when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful, not just popular, but what are some of the most beautiful cities in all of North America? We can debate that Mexico City might be one of them. I don't know, I haven't been there. So I can see how it looks in the sim and how from the sky it looks pretty darn good, but I can't deny or confirm whether or not it is actually. But what do you guys think in North America, top 5 most beautiful cities to go to? Alright, you guys got me corrected. Canada, US, and Mexico are North America. Good to know. Toronto's beautiful, but I don't know if it's like top 5 cities in the US beautiful. No, sorry, not US, in North America beautiful. Vancouver. I'm sorry, that cough came out of nowhere. Wow. It's that moment when they say, "Attention passengers, is there a pilot on board?" I don't know where that call came from, man. I was choking. I think Key West could be on that list. I think so. It's kind of hard. It kind of like, it's like, what do you define as beautiful, right? There's so many beautiful cities and areas in North America, so alright, I think I'm done. Whew. Breathe. I think I'm done. Okay, so what up, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, so I think that's the thing. Some people define beauty for a city based on its surroundings, right? And some people need to cough. What is wrong with me? I cannot stop coughing. I have literally not coughed ever, like in the last week. Like, it's been forever since I've been sick that I haven't coughed. So hopefully I'm not getting sick. I'm sorry, guys. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, some people define beauty by a city's surroundings, like you said, by the architecture within the city, the history. You know, people have different tastes as well. You know, maybe you want to be in a mountainous area, maybe you want a beach. Lakes, rivers, tourist attractions, things like that. So it's kind of tough to kind of like narrow it down to a list of 5 places. I can't even think of 5. Like, I can think of like maybe 5 of my favorite places. I think for sure I wouldn't necessarily pick Denver, Colorado, but maybe some other city in Colorado. Because Denver, to me, the city of Denver itself is not really that beautiful in my opinion. It's just another city. No offense, but it's just another city. But when you go west of Denver, that's when it gets gorgeous, and that's like natural gorgeous, like mountains, stuff like that kind of beauty. But yeah, like cities like New York City, if you look at it from the sky from afar, looks amazing. But if you get into New York City and you're walking the streets of New York City, driving the streets, it stinks. It's dirty. So, you know, if you're just into big city and just big metropolitan stuff, like, yeah, New York might be great for you. You know, Vancouver is kind of city-y, but it's very pretty. I think San Francisco, in my opinion, is probably would have to be on that list of places. It kind of has everything. It has city, it has a city on a mountain, it has mountains, it has Bay Area, it has ocean, beaches. It literally has everything you could ask for in San Francisco. Toronto, I don't know. Toronto's nice, but I don't know. I'm trying to think where else. I think we're cruising though. Oh, we're almost. We're about to level off right now. 36,000 feet. I'm glad I had this water on standby, because the pilot almost died. Oh man, I started sweating and everything. Like it was nuts. Oh yeah, the island that they filmed Jurassic Park in Hawaii. Yeah, that's gotta be on the list for sure. Gots to be. Have I been in Africa? Not yet. I would like to go. I really want to go to Africa, but never been. Not yet. I almost got a chance to go, but it didn't work out at that time. All right, so we're cruising at 36,000 feet. I am going to speed up if it'll let me. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mach 0.82. Honestly, you could say like some city in Nebraska could be the most beautiful city in North America. But yeah, I agree. Every city kind of has its own beauty. It kind of depends on yours. So I guess that top 5 list would be a personal list, and it's probably a difficult. We would never agree on 5 of the best looking North American cities. Same in any continent, or any, like if you try like in the UK or in Europe. Hey, I'll keep that in mind. When I go to Africa, I'll take Ethiopia, or I'll see. It depends on the price. If I go to Africa, I'm probably gonna be flying to Africa on a budget. Yeah, that's the truth. Unless somebody else flies me to Africa in style. So, guys, if you're just joining us, I have been choking. I'm trying to stay alive. Hold on. This is not fun. And we just took off out of Mexico City. We just got to our top of cruise, or top of climb. Now we're cruising, heading towards Los Cabos. And I will show you guys on the map where we are, and it'll also show you how much time we have left. Ow! Alright, here we are. So I'm gonna change this to the white version. No, let's do the satellite version. So this is, yeah, well, no, we'll do the white version. Yeah, took a out of Mexico, Ciudad de Mexico. And we are 1 hour and 5 minutes away from our destination. Top of the sit shows us over this Gulf water area, and then right into San Jose del Cabo. Reserva de la Biosfera Isla Marias. I guess that's like some kind of national reserve over there. No, we're not landing at night. This is going to be all real time. Believe it or not, we're kind of flying within my time zone right now, like my actual time zone. We'll be landing kind of like mountain time, US. So we got a couple people flying out of Tijuana over Baja California. That's pretty dope. But yeah, if you look at my sorry, my logbook, you'll see that I haven't flown to Mexico City very much. Yeah, I did one flight, looks like from either LA or San Diego down to Mexico City. I did a flight from Houston, Mexico City. I did this flight over here from this place to this place. That's Pueblo right there. But yeah, not much. And then also, I think that's Monterey, MMMY. But yeah, this is what my flight log looks like. This is basically, you can see a bunch of flying in and around the US. That's my main area that I personally fly in. A few lines. This is our flight from a few days ago. Our 2 flights. So I really need to go visit South America a lot more. You can see, I think that's probably Brasilia. Yeah, that's Brasilia. I think that is Sao Paulo and Rio. Oh, V1, you coming in town? Bright and early on Friday, man. I think I'm off on Friday. Yeah, I work Thursday and I work Saturday. Dang it, that sucks. I might just come through just for the heck of it. What time are you flying? Oh, I mean, DM me. DM me. I don't want you to release all your details in public. But DM me and let me know. Maybe I can, I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm streaming in the morning Friday too, so. But that's cool. That's pretty sweet. Be nice to be able to welcome you into H-Town. Sorry. Man, I am really sorry, guys. I don't know what, just out of nowhere I started coughing and now my throat's all messing with me. But we should be, hopefully I'm not getting the vid out of nowhere. I haven't been anywhere. What airport to work at? I work at IAH. Yeah, I was there yesterday. We only had 1 flight. It's been really slow for our airline since the holiday rush has died down. So we only had literally 1 flight for the entire day yesterday. And then I think we have 2 today. Which I'm personally not complaining, but you know. It's just kind of how it is. It fluctuates. But super excited. I've been able to do pushing. I've been able to push back. Sorry again. Push back. Doing load master, doing all the work on the ramp. I've been really enjoying it. Like, people always ask me now on Instagram, because I post so much stuff on Instagram. Like, what do you like? What's it like? How do you like it? How do you get a job? Is it easy to get a job as a ramp agent? It's extremely easy to get a job as a ramp agent because they all need it. Julian, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. But yeah, basically every airport is in need of more ramp agents and gate agents. So if you're a person who's really good at customer service and you like working with people, then maybe becoming a gate agent is an option for you as well. Yes, Friday we'll be doing another stream just like this, except we'll be flying the Challenger 650. And probably somewhere in the US, because we'll be on X-Plane. And that's where all my scenery is. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. Been really loving it. Honestly, been missing flying the Challenger. Haven't flown it in a little bit. Right behind me, perfect, bro. And you're streaming nice, man. Pretty cool, man. Thanks for joining us today, man. And it's good to have you on aboard. You're gonna definitely enjoy the flight. The scenery so far has not disappointed. There's lots of mountains and rivers and all kind of things going on out of Mexico City. Somebody asked, do I marshal? Yes, I also marshal. So the way it works at our company is like some airlines, when you go work at airlines, you may be assigned like one specific task, and that's all you ever do. Like a baggage runner or whatever. Hold on. All right, again, sorry guys. Yeah, so some companies, you just have one specific task. All you do is push back, or all you do is what they call bag running, where you drive the little the baggage cart and you drive it to and from the bag room, from the bag room to the aircraft and back. That's all you do. At our company, we're a smaller company because we're a smaller airline within the airport. So what we do is if you're a ramp agent, you literally do everything. Like you eventually will get trained to do everything. Now, like specialized things like Loadmaster and Pushback, and I think mainly those two, you have to have special training for that. So they send you off somewhere to get trained to do that specifically. And it's kind of optional. You don't have to do that. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I was like, yeah, I'm down. I want to do that. That's something I'm interested in doing. But so with our company though, we do everything. So one flight I'll do Loadmaster and Pushback. One flight I'll just do Loadmaster, or I'll do Pushback, or I'll do I'll do Marshal. We kind of rotate. So like we do like a thing we call huddle before every flight. 15 minutes before the flight gets there, everybody on the ramp gets together and we talk about and we pre-brief what's gonna happen. This is who's gonna marshal. This is who's gonna wing walk. This is who's gonna chalk the nose gear, landing gear. These are the people who are gonna be checking all the cargo compartments. This person's gonna hook up the GPU, hook up the air, and then we don't talk about who's pushing back until before the flight leaves. But that's pretty much it. And then before the shift, that's when we decide who's going to be the Loadmaster, depending on who is all certified to be Loadmaster. So I think there's about 5 of us, I think. So if multiple Loadmasters are on one shift, then the supervisor usually chooses, all right, you will be Loadmaster for today. Like it's not just one flight, but it's like however many flights are on that shift, you handle Loadmaster. Unless needed, you could always switch out with another person. Like, all right, I'll do the first flight and you do the second one. It's just you got to make sure you do all of one flight to make sure that everything is good. But yeah, that's usually how it works at our company. We get a chance to do a little bit of everything. So if I were to decide to go to a different airline, I could honestly probably demand possibly higher pay or a specific position, because I've done a little bit of everything. Because like if I went to a different airline, I would personally not want to be, there's a few things that I wouldn't want to be and only do, right? Like for example, bag room is not fun. I'm not a fan of the bag room. It's away from the aircraft. I want to do stuff that touches the plane. For me, I have to be touching the plane. I don't want to be away in some office. I don't want to be away in the bag room, which is far away from the plane. I want to be in and around the plane when I'm working. So that's why I don't like the bag room. Delroy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Your dad was something like a gate agent in Mexico City Airport. 20 years with Continental Airlines. That's pretty dope. How do we decide who does a lav dump service? You've always wondered. So I don't know how this works at every different company. At our company, it depends. So some companies, some ground companies have I can't remember the name of the company, but there is a lav company. That's all they do is lav. So like Delta, for example, I think Delta, I think United, they all use at Houston, they use a specific lav company. So the company that only does lav will come to the aircraft and do the lav. At our company, we don't have a separate lav company. We have our own lav cart, and so we have to do it. It's not always required. So basically, if the pilot and crew request for the lav to be dumped, then we have to do it. And then we don't know that they want it until usually till they get there, unless they send it through ACARS. If they send it through ACARS, then we see it ahead of time, like, all right, we gotta do lab today. And usually we just randomly assign somebody. It's not like, hey, you were late today, you get lab. So it's not like really a set way to choose, just like some random person. So usually it's like the person who's the most free, that we don't really need, as who's gonna go do lab. Or you can volunteer and do it. It's actually really freaking easy. But my first like 2 months working here, I was always super like paranoid and scared, I'm not gonna lie, to do lab, because I've seen the horror stories, you know, like if you do it wrong, there's gonna be poop all over you. That's just the truth. And that's not a good day. Yeah, we have the decontamination showers out there, but that ain't gonna help you. You're gonna have to go to a hospital and make sure that you ain't got no crazy disease. It does stink, but it's extremely easy. You just plug in the thing, make sure you twist it on, and you're good to go. There's one time, this one guy, this older guy, thank you mams for the subscription, welcome to the Royal family. So this one time, this older guy, he's been working here for about 8 months. That's old for us. We don't have people, they don't stay very long. He was doing it, and I was standing like about 6 feet away from him. I never stand close to the person who's doing lav or water, because if they make a mistake, you're gonna pay for it too. Look at this gorgeous water beneath us right now, guys. Oh my, where the heck are we? He was doing it, and he didn't tighten the tube that goes into the lav port, and it was leaking. It was leaking all freaking over him, and he was just like not even caring. I'm like, bro, he was like, oh, it just does this, it's broken. I'm like, bro, I've done it and it's not broken, you didn't tighten it. So I was like, all right, I just stood back and let him do it, just crap all over him. It wasn't like a ton, it was just like leaking. It's nasty. And you pull the lever and it shoots out. So anyways, I don't mind doing it anymore. Now that I've done it a few times and I know how to do it right, I know what button not to press to not get pooped on. I'm pretty confident when I do it now, unless something is broken. But when I do it, I double glove. I have the black gloves, like the tight black gloves, and then I get the big old freaking gloves that go all the way down to your elbows, and I put both gloves on, and then I put this big old freaking SWAT mask thing. You know, when I talk about the clear SWAT mask, I put that over my face, and then I have my regular mask in there too. Yeah, I'm like for real covered, because I ain't trying to get all up in that stuff. But yeah, so it's interesting. I think I actually did an Instagram story. Actually, no, I don't think I have. I'll do one. I'll try to, next time we have it, I'll try to get over there. If I'm not doing it, because I don't want to touch my phone during the process either. I'm just saying. But if I'm not doing it and somebody else is doing it and I'm free to get over there and record them, I will get that recording so you guys can see it. I've done one for the water, which is super simple, but I haven't done one for the lab. But yeah, that's how it is. It's super easy. It's not hard at all. It just stinks, and if you mess up, you pay very bad consequences. Probably the worst thing you can mess up besides crashing a plane. For you personally. You just won't get fired. Let me see. Is it Chapala Lake? Because it could be. Is it often that the crew requests a lav? It's, for me, it seems 50-50. There is the flight attendants can actually see over in a galley a screen that shows them the lav level and the water level, which basically shows like this is how much water is on the plane right now. Like, in fact, I can show you. Hold on. It's you probably can't see it in this model, but can I move my camera? There's one screen that shows the lav level and the water level. It's right in here. Yeah, you can't see it. Basically, this screen right here. That's the screen. There's just nothing on it. But yeah, right there you can see that shows lav and water. Matter of fact, when you're boarding an Airbus, a lot of times, sometimes they'll have that screen up. You can see as you're walking into the plane, and it'll say, so if it's below or too high, then the flight attendant will be like, hey, can you go ahead and dump it before we go back to where we're going? Because you can dump it anywhere, any city. It's not like, you know, you can't do it back where they came from. Sometimes I'm like, can you just do that when you get back to where you're going? But it does take us a little extra time. If we're short-handed, then somebody has to, you know, step away from doing other things to do that. So But the typical things that they will request, the flight crew will request for the ground crew to do is lavs, water, and then sometimes they'll ask for ice. And again, nothing is not difficult for us to do. It just takes somebody away from doing it. They want both. Usually we'll have the same person do the lav and the water, unless we have way more than enough people, then we can have somebody else do it. One thing I wanted to ask V1, if he's still around, and I was going to message you this before, is what is a reason that someone would ask, or a pilot would ask, to disconnect the air with or without the APU running? Like, is the air giving you not good air? Is that air like hot or something, or is it too cold? I don't know. I'm just, because one time we had a pilot come out like, hey, can you disconnect the air? I was like, yeah, that's no problem. And he had just got there. We're not leaving till we get lav. Oh man. Yeah, I enjoy it though. I really do. There's really very few things that I don't enjoy about working on the ramp. Yes, this is actually Chapala Lake, or Lago de Chapala. We're about to fly over Guadalajara, Mexico right now. And we're 50 minutes out from our destination. Yep, I think that is the GDL, the Guadalajara airport down there. Yeah, honestly, that lav, I can see how heavy it is, because it's pretty disgusting. I'll be honest. You can see it coming out the poop chute. Yeah. Most times the air coming out isn't sufficient for the cabin, and or when the Airbus ground air and APU are prohibited at the same time. Gotcha. Yeah, it kind of has something like that. Gotcha. Thank you, V1. Appreciate it, guys, for that answer. Yeah, I don't know how good our air is. I mean, it turns on. It blows air for sure. I just don't know how sufficient, I guess, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look down below us, you'll see Guadalajara, Mexico, as we pass over it at 36,000 feet. A very popular city in Mexico. Looks like it has 2 airports that I see. You know, there's 2 things that always get me excited whenever I'm doing a flight on the ramp. Is when I see a lady pilot do a walk around, I'm like, yeah, I got lady pilot. Or I see a black pilot. I'm like, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, Frontier hired some black people. I know there's a lot of them. It's just, you know, I don't know, I just have like this connection with them. Nothing against everybody else. Man, that city looks nice. It looks crowded. Look at this. Look at this little area here. It's probably like a little roundabout area. Roundabout area, I should say. Frontier and Volaris used to have a code share together. That is no longer a thing, though. That was about a few months ago. Adiola, we are not preparing to land just yet, man. We're still a little ways out. We're 45 minutes away from our destination, so I would say about, I don't know, 30 minutes away from top of the descent. I have to come visit Guadalajara sometime. Caesar, if I need any tips for pushback, use the pushback for Pan Am. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, man. Danny, you're a little bit ahead of me. Looking forward to the approach. Oh man, I am looking forward to the approach as well. you're not allowed to do, or you guys weren't allowed to do water and lavs the same person. I mean, that makes sense. For us, if we have to do water and lav, we have to do water first, because you don't want to cross contaminate. You don't want to do lavs first and then go and do the clean water. You don't want that. So yeah, if we have the same person doing both, then the person who does the water has to do the water first and then do the lav. I believe that's the right order. Yeah. And the cool thing is I do get to get on the plane. Since I became Loadmaster, now I actually go on the plane and kind of do like a short little weight and balance brief with the pilots as I give them their paperwork. I have to give them their flight release, which I think they get through ACARS anyway, or from dispatch. But I give them a paper version of it, and then I give them the final weight and balance sheet that we have with the passengers on it and stuff. And they put those numbers in. They put those numbers in here where we did in our flight. Down here in FMC under, I don't know where this is in the real plane, but flight plan, no, it's under MCDU menu, ASUS, AOC, and then weight and balance. So yeah, they wait on me to come in and they can fill in this information. So pretty much, I've noticed whenever I get into the cockpit and I greet the pilots, they've done everything they need to do. Only thing they're waiting for is their weight and balance, which is this page, and I probably this page too, or the fuel payload stuff. It depends how many flights we have. If we have 3 flights, I get on 3 planes. Again, that depends if I'm a Loadmaster. If I don't do the Loadmaster role, there's no reason for me to get on the plane. I go into the jet bridge to get gate checks, but that's about it. What's the biggest plane that I've handled? Well, we only have Airbuses at our company, so A321. I like the 321 though. I like it a lot. If I were to go to a different company, I can go to bigger planes. Look at those mountains down there. We got some really. I'm gonna have, when I become an old man, and even now, I'm gonna have some really interesting stories from working on the ramp. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a teaser. I'm not gonna tell this story today. I'm saving this for a special occasion. But there was a day where the ground power didn't work. Had to change gates, push the plane out. Plane had to go to, or had to pull the plane to another gate. That's a piece of it. It got a lot worse. Same night, the air start, which they had to use because the GPU wasn't working on any of the gates. The air start got stuck in the tunnel. Where all the baggage carts drive through. There's a tunnel under the airport. Well, the air start got stuck in the tunnel because it jackknifed. That was not me. Somebody else who somehow still works at the company. But yeah, that's just a tease of the kind of crazy stuff that happens that you guys don't see about on the plane. How stressful is it operating a tug? It's not stressful at all. Maybe like your first time doing it, you might be nervous. I mean, I was nervous my first time controlling the pushback tug with the plane connected. But other than that, I don't get nervous at all anymore. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. For me, it's the best view on the ramp. Pushing the plane back, getting to see and hear that engines pull up. It's nothing like it. And GT, what's up, man? This scenery is gorgeous, bro. We are just passing Guadalajara. I don't know the name of these mountains. They probably don't have a name. They probably do. But yeah, it's gorgeous, man. This is what I was expecting. I haven't done this flight, but this is the kind of the view I was expecting, just to have a beautiful desert, plateaus, things like that. Sparkos, where's it at? I'm working on that, man. I have a GoPro now. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, I have a GoPro now, and actually, when did I work? I think it was Saturday. I worked all day Saturday. Saturday, I had a GoPro and I put it on my. I bought a what's it called, a body mount as well, and I put the GoPro on the body mount, It was freezing cold that day, but I put it inside my jacket and unzipped my jacket halfway. I had never done this. I hadn't asked anybody for permission to do this, so I wasn't sure if anybody was going to tell me to not do it. Nobody said anything, but the point is the quality of that video was horrible because my jacket was in the way, so I can't really share any of it because the zipper is in the way. But there was a tiny piece that does look good, and that I will share on Instagram, just of the plane coming in. But I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try again hopefully later this week to get some more. But I found out though. Alright, see you, man. See you, V1. Thank you, man, for stopping by and answering our questions. Have a safe flight out there, bro. And hopefully I get to see you when you fly in, man. Is Houston an expensive city to live in? Oh, not at all. Not at all. It's much cheaper than a lot of the other very popular cities like Denver, West Coast, anywhere on the West Coast. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper than the East Coast as well. We're actually looking into trying to get a house ourselves. Like, we're actually actively right now looking into getting our own house, so definitely pray for us as we're working on that. But prices are going up. This is probably the worst time you could ever try buying a house, sadly, because of, you know, COVID affected a lot of things. We see GPUs going up in price. Well, houses have gone up in price as well, so it's pretty crazy. But we're working on it, and hopefully we can get into something we really enjoy and really like, and you know. But yeah, it's not like, compared to other places, it's not that expensive. Look at that wing view, man. That is true, Zero. That's the thing we always say as well, is like, being a gate agent, you have to deal with passengers yelling at you, cussing at you, being disrespectful, and some of them are nice too. You get some good passengers. You have to deal with a lot of people, but when you work on the ramp, as we call it, below the wing, bags don't yell at you, right? They might fight back. Bags do fight back. I'll be honest, they do. When you try to throw it back, sometimes you throw it wrong and it comes right back at you. I got a black eye one time because of that. But yeah, bags, they don't yell at you. They don't, you know, they're predictable. So it's nothing difficult or hard. I think it is definitely probably the most fun job at the airport, besides flying the planes and maybe air traffic controller. But I don't know if that would be fun. I feel like that'd be stressful. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or airport photographer. If you can ever get that, that's not really a job. But if you can get the clearance to be an airport photographer, that's probably the most fun job. That I do want to do. You need a profile picture. Could I one day take a picture for you of a plane? Yeah, I guess I could. I have a bunch of pictures already. Matter of fact, where's my phone? You can't see this. You probably can't see this on the camera. But my screensaver, yeah, this one here. Let me see if you guys can see this. You probably can't, sadly. You can kind of see it. Yeah, so check it out. If I can focus it. Yeah, so that, you see that's like an engine? That's actually a Neo engine, an A320 Neo engine. I took that picture with this phone of the aircraft as I was standing on the ramp waiting for the flight to do whatever it was doing. And I made it my screensaver for my phone. And honestly, I could have taken it like horizontal and made a screensaver for my desktop too, but I love it. I love this picture. Yeah, it's, no problem. Yeah, join the Discord if you guys want to see more pictures. I don't think I've posted many of them there, but I can. They're still on my phone. I need to dump them. I'm running out of space. I'm taking so many pictures and videos of freaking airplanes. Like, whenever this guy at work one time was like, "Why you keep taking so many pictures of the planes?" He obviously doesn't know me. Yeah, he was like, "Why you keep taking so many pictures of the plane?" And I was like, I don't know. I didn't want to tell him I had an Instagram page or YouTube. What up, Captain Walt? Welcome to the stream, man. Yes, I am on the ramp. Captain Shark, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you, man. I just thought it was hilarious that somebody asked me, "Why are you taking so many pictures of planes?" They just don't know me. They don't know me, man. They don't know me. It doesn't get old. Whenever I go, it just does not get old. Tammy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Alright guys, this is the part where we're just about to hop over the water as we cross. We've already went west of Guadalajara, coming up to the, I don't know what you would call this, if it's like a Gulf area, if you would call it the ocean. I don't really know what you would consider this body of water over here. This has definitely been a gorgeous flight. I'm glad I chose this one. Yeah, I was trying to see, I say, where should I fly for Volaris? And I noticed that they have a pretty high concentration of flights going out of Mexico City and Guadalajara. And I was like, you know what, we'll fly Mexico City to Los Cabos. We're in Mexico. This whole flight is in Mexico. All this you see is Mexico. Mexico's a very big country. Yeah, I agree with that, man, Axel. Yeah, any kind of plane. I even like going to the smaller airports too and watching the little 172s, stuff like that, take off and land. What's up, Chris from Norway? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. What app am I using to track all my previous flights? It is called Sim Toolkit Pro. It's completely free. And all you got to do is have it running in the background while you're doing your flights on Microsoft Flight Sim X-Plane or P3D, and it'll track and log your flight. It'll even tell you your landing rate. It's very cool. I really like the app. You had a passenger make a complaint but wanted to know why you were taking pictures of the plane. You were in uniform with the SIDA badge hanging. Oh man. Yeah, that's one thing I do have to be careful of, because I mean, it's they really don't want you on the phone too much around the plane. And when passengers are boarding or on the plane or around, I try not to have my phone out taking videos and pictures of stuff too much. I try not to. It's hard sometimes. But the truth is, there can be quite a lot of downtime. When you've already finished loading the bags, everything on the ground is done. You're just waiting for passengers to load, or you're waiting for this, waiting for that, waiting for the fueler to finish, something like that. So sometimes it can be quite a lot of downtime where you're just sitting around waiting. What up, Oliver? Good to see you. Jalen Raven, welcome to the stream as well, man. Have I ever thought of becoming an airline dispatcher? It's a secret area of the airline that most never heard of. That is true. A lot of people don't know that dispatcher is a thing. And no, honestly, I haven't thought about it. I don't know, because dispatchers are more sitting in an office somewhere. They don't really get on the plane, or they don't really get near the actual aircraft, from what I understand. So I think for me, I need to touch the plane. Yeah, I feel like I need to touch the plane. I need to be closer to the aircraft, not just on the aircraft operations side. But I'm not gonna completely, not. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I might actually like it. Aviator JT, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We have a question for the whole chat from Oliver Smith. What is a funny nickname that he can use related to aviation instead of Oliver Smith? Ready, set, go. I want to know. This could be fun. A funny nickname related to aviation for I don't know. Look at that area over there. That's nice. I don't know, man. Let me think. Adelia, can you do what I'm doing now? What do you mean? Captain Walt, it's called a Unify, aka DGS. DGS. Am I allowed to do plane spotting from the ramp during my lunch break? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. What up, Phoenix J? Welcome to the stream, man. Some guy asked, why you touch the plane every time? Oliver's flight deck. I was gonna say Oliver's cockpit. How about that? That sounds more fun. How long have I been doing Sims? A long time. I can't think of how long it's been. It's been, what year is it? I don't know, man. I don't have an answer for that. A long time. Like, probably at least 10 years. Maybe 8, maybe 6. HD, what's up, man? You guys always show up at the same time. Y'all must have been on the phone. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see it, HD and Phoenix J. Good to have you with us. Yeah, guys, so we still have a question in the chat. We're trying to think of a funny aviation nickname for a viewer. He wants to change his name. So we're trying to think of something. So far, I think the only thing we have is Oliver's cockpit or Oliver's flight deck, which is kind of funny. It's not like hilarious, but it's, yeah, it's a little funny. Nothing beats the smell of Jet A in the morning. Greetings, David from the Czech Republic. Good to see you, bro. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Wheels up, not down. Yeah, that's a name. You can go. Look at that. Look how it looks like somebody squeezed this bit of land underneath us. That is interesting. I have never seen that before. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I don't know if I'll ever fly over this specific spot again in my life, so I gotta take a screenshot of it. And flight update, guys. We are 30 minutes out, guys. 30 minutes out. Probably 15 away from top of descent. We'll check on that in a little bit. Wow, look at that view. That is nuts, man. That is crazy. Oh, nice. You work with Swissport, Menzies, and Worldwide. You work for 3 different companies. That's cool. I know Menzies is actually hiring right now in Denver. So if you guys working in Denver or around Denver, I know they're hiring on the ramp over there. Chop and drop. Will I fly this again? Maybe. There's definitely no reason not to. Look at that. Denver's always hiring, yeah, in the winter for sure. Yes, soundscapes. If you, it doesn't matter if you're on Xbox or a PC. If you join on the, if you choose all players for multiplayer, and make sure you're on the US 8 East server, then yeah, you should be able to fly with us and see us. You do not have to join Discord. That's not a requirement. That is interesting. What the Fiji? You must be in a fighter jet that I don't have installed. So I'm going Mach 0.82 right now. You just blazed by me. Theo, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. What are funny things to say as a ground crew that can be used as a nickname? I don't know, man. You put me on the spot. I usually think of stuff as I'm doing it. Let me see. I don't know. Remember when you make the in-range call, ask for a laugh? Is there an A380 to buy? Not yet for Microsoft Flight Sim. The same team that's working on this plane has an A380 project, and it should be freeware. We don't know when it's coming. We just know they're working on it. That's all we know. Alright, so that is Mexico behind us. I see traffic on our left wing, way out there. Yes, I am a student pilot. Yeah, you're not gonna see, I mean, if something changed geographically in the area, we're not gonna see that, sadly. Alright, so on the left side, wow, that's actually pretty far. On the left side, I think that's the, some island reserve area, some like bio island reserve area. I don't know what they do over there. We call it below wing. So the ramp agents. So if you do, you know, all the baggage, ground crew, all stuff like that is considered to be below the wing or below wing. And then above wing is like gate agents, flight attendants, stuff like that. Or mainly gate agents. Flight attendants is a different section. Yeah, we were stalling in the beginning pretty bad. We recovered though, we're alright. Thankfully. This flight legit kind of feels like an international flight, even though it's not. This is all going to be within Mexico. Matter of fact, we're going to have to descend at a point over this water, and we won't see land again until we're probably maybe below 10,000 feet, landing in Los Cabos, San Jose. But this has been a gorgeous flight so far, man. It really has. These are the kind of flights I really enjoy. Just so much scenery to look at. It's just overwhelming how much there's to see. I wonder if we can land on this island here on the left. Look at that water texture too. That's pretty sweet. What model matching am I using? I don't actually know, to be honest. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I'm planning to switch over to AIG, the AIG model matching that you guys recommended to me a couple of days ago. I started setting it up, but I got stuck at the part where you have to sign up for some website, and you have to be like approved by like the admin. So I have to wait for the admin to approve me, and then I can finally finish the process. So it took longer than I wanted it to. Our graphic settings are all set to high, except my clouds are set to ultra, but there's no clouds around us. Yeah, I wonder if there's an airport on that. Because like if we were to lose an engine or lose both engines or go into an emergency for whatever reason, that's the closest option for us to land currently over the water. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, here comes Rex ACU Seasons again. I could have swore I turned this off. No, I do not have random malfunctions turned on, but it's just good to kind of think about it in case you were ever to have an issue. You never know, I could have run out of fuel or something. Yeah, I don't know why Rex insists on updating during my stream every time we're streaming. It's like, hey, talk about me. So it took you about an hour for them to approve. Let me check my email. Maybe they've approved it by now. So I started this morning, which I should have done it yesterday, I know. Yeah, I still haven't been approved yet. So I gotta wait for that to do it, to approve me, and then I can finish setting up the AIG. But I'm glad to hear it. I heard good things about it, and I want to check it out. Barcazado, yes sir. Do not run out of fuel, guys. Do not run out of fuel. Let's take a look at our flight, man. Again, we're about less than 30 minutes, actually 24 minutes away. and it means we need to descend pretty soon. And last time we flew this plane, we did not get a top of descent marker on our MFD, and I don't see one this time either. You can see our airport is just outside of 160 miles away, probably about 180 or so. So let's start thinking about how we're going to descend, what we're going to descend, what we're going to do. We are going to be descending via a arrival, so that's going to make things, I wouldn't say easy, but it kind of helps guide us down. It is the TENAY 1 Bravo arrival. Our transition is going to be, I think, TENAY, I believe. I believe it's going to be TENAY. Yes, it is TENAY. So where is that? There it is. TENAY is right here, a third waypoint on our MCDU right now. See if I find it. Here it is. So the only thing we have is, and we need to be at or above 20,000 feet at TENAY. The next waypoint is Shawa, and then at SD601 we need to be at or below 14,000 feet, and it does show that on our thing. After that we have BALCE, BALCE, at or above 9,000, and then after that we should have Avaru, which says at or below 6,000, at or above 4,000, which it already says. There's no speed restriction though. After that we have decel and an SD90. Let's see if that's correct. Again, we're doing the RNAV 3.4, and I think that's still gonna be fine. I just realized my cough went away. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, SD90, we need to be at 2,900 feet. So the MCDU has everything in there correctly. I'm gonna go look at our other arrivals before we commit to doing the RNAV 3.4, and ooh, that looks fun. The VOR DME 2 runway 3.4 has like this really interesting arc approach, but we don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll just go with the RNAV 3.4. That'll be all we need. We're landing north. It's gonna be not straight in, but it's gonna be run, like we're not gonna be circling the airport, nothing like that. It should be pretty simple. So our first altitude restriction on this, the descent is going to be, we'll say 20,000, I guess. Yeah, 20,000 feet at TENAY. So we'll go over here, set this to 20. And we only have one leg, by the way, guys. Only one leg for today's flight, so we will not be doing the return flight. Alright, you know what? I just realized I took this in hundreds mode. Alright, there's 21. No, 20. 21. 20 at 20. And so what we need to know is when to descend, right? So I'm gonna go over here to our descent calculator. Current altitude 36,000 feet. Target altitude is 20,000. So we need to descend 50 miles out from TENAY. Okay, cool. So our next waypoint, we're 95 miles out right now. Cool, that's pretty easy. So when we're at 50 miles from TENAY, or a little bit, probably a little bit ahead of that time, we'll start our ascent. It shouldn't take long because we're almost there. We'll go ahead and get our destination stuff. So McDo, ASUS, click the first LSK on the top of the MCDU flight plan, click fix info, then put in waypoint and fix 50 in the radius. Here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Click on what? The left soft key of TENAY. This one? Or not that one? Or this one? Wait, what? Press the left soft key on the top of the MCDU. Flight plan, click fix info. Then put the waypoint in the fix field and put radius. Wait, you mean, how do I do that again? This one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. I think it's the one you're talking about. But the fix info is over here. Yeah, I'm in flight plan. Alright, you guys are teaching me something new. I like it. And then I click on TENAY, which is the one we want to be at a certain waypoint thingy, right? So I click on that. That is gonna do that. Oh, on the soft key for the altitude restriction. Alright, back. Hold on. So this side. Okay. Everybody's yelling. Top one, not today. Okay, okay, okay. The chat is way behind. Okay, the top left. I clicked on it. Now what, guys? Oh, fix info. There it is. Reference fix. I want to be TENAY. TENAY. It's very hard to follow you guys' instruction when you're like 30 seconds behind me. And we want to be the 50 is the radius. 50. Is that it? Is that all I gotta do? Yeah, that's it. I can just, that's it. Is that it? Anything else? Okay, let's see if we get on top of the scent thingamajigger. Oh snap, that's dope. Bro, that's so helpful. That's so freaking helpful. I like that. I'm gonna be using that all the freaking time. Oh man, y'all just blew my mind. Y'all just blew my mind. Okay, it doesn't give me a top of the scent thingy, but at least show me a visual cue of where the heck 50 miles is. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat. Chat's amazing. You guys are amazing. I wonder if we can see anything yet. I still can't see land, but we're not far from it. Oh, I do see it. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit right there. See some mountains off our nose on the horizon. That is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. And you could even set in here a radial too if you want to do a specific radial. Yeah, we'll probably use this the whole way down. How many of these can I make? Hold on, let's have some fun. All right, we're almost time to descend. Don't let me miss it. What's our next waypoint? Boss. Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Charlie, Echo. And I don't know, just for the heck of it, we'll say 25. I don't actually know how many it needs to be. I'm just gonna say 25. That's it. I just want to see if I can see both of them at the same time. Oh, I can! That is so cool. Okay, let's go ahead and descend. That is so cool. If you click one more time, it makes a hard point. Then you can put it in speed alt. What? What is this? What is this Airbus knowledge you guys are dropping on your boy right now? If I click one more time, if I click where? Here? No, not there. If I click where? If I go back, flight plan. This button. Fix info. Time, something else, alt. Was it 20,000 feet? I can't put anything there. Alright, let's just send before we miss it. I'll go back there. And, oops, there we go. Alright, we should see DES, and the plane is dropping. Yeah, it's super helpful, man. That's super helpful. I mean, I wish it'd do that automatically, right? But you know, I'm just getting greedy. I'm just getting greedy. Thank you, man. Hope all of us here in chat, or I'm not in chat, but all of us plus chat have learned something new from the chat, because that is a very cool feature that I am going to be using for the rest of my Airbus life. Click next to the radius 50 mile again. Okay, hold on. Oh, here. I just did it and it didn't do anything. Clear. Clear. I know I need to do that. I'll do it later. Not yet implemented. Alright, bro. We're not, it's not a real Airbus, Mr. WT. Captain No, you're welcome to the stream, man. I'm like falling behind the chat now, so I'm reading your messages from 5 minutes ago. Does managed flight plan mode adjust to altitude speed based on flight plan? I don't know. I don't know. So about the flight plans, yeah. So there was no altitude restriction for whatever reason, because there technically isn't. There is, but there isn't. The only restriction is that we can't go below 20,000 feet at TENAY. And because we're automatically going to be above 20,000 feet, it doesn't feel the need to put the 20,000 feet there, I guess. But we could put 20,000 plus and see what that does. Oh, I didn't know you fly for F9 WT. I work for F9 too, bro. What's up, man? I don't fly for F9. I do the ramp for F9. Anyways, super dope. Yeah, I know we have this here, so we can say like 20,000 feet. It's like so. I just put an L. Not allowed. You're not allowed. Oh, I put too many zeros. Still not allowed. Why? I'm at IAH. Yeah, hit me up next time you fly in. I can get a picture of you landing or taxiing or something. There we go. There it is. So now we can see this says flight level 20,000 feet. We should make it on time. We should be fine. I agree, man. By the time Flybywire is, well, I don't know if they're ever going to be done with this plane, but in the next year, this plane is probably going to be the most, it'll probably be the most detailed Airbus to exist. At the rate that they're going right now, it'll be the most detailed Airbus. Because I know if you guys, me and XP72, we have a show, a flight sim show that we do called The Blue Experience, and we had the Flybywire team on the show for an interview once, and kind of talking about the current, the past, and the future of the Flybywire project, and they have some pretty big ambitions. Matter of fact, they plan to completely get rid of anything that's default of this plane. So anything that comes from Asobo's default, like the model of the plane, flight model of the plane, anything is going to be completely overwritten by custom code, custom modeling, custom everything, which is exciting. And also, we can't forget that the Phoenix team is also working on the A320 CEO. That's coming out. We don't know when it's coming out, but we do know it's coming. So that's gonna be pretty detailed too. So I think between the two of those, Microsoft Flight Sim could and could potentially within the next year have the most detailed Airbus simulation of all sims. It is definitely possible. Yes, I think that it could become more detailed than FS Labs. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, there's our little destination up ahead. There's actually a lot of land there. You just can't see it all yet. It's just this long little high hill. It's called Lower California, which is interesting because it's still Mexico. But if you guys don't know your U.S. history, a lot of California and Texas, Arizona, all that used to be Mexico at some point. XP says, I watched that show. I know you guys say you don't know if it can be more detailed than FS Labs, but you know, I mean, I know I'm not a P3D person and all, but yeah, I think you might be surprised. Thank you so much, Hollywood, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Thank you very, very much. As well, Ricky's World, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you as well. Welcome aboard, guys. If you're just joining us, we are doing a cross. This is kind of like a what do you call it? A cross-continental Mexican flight, but only in Mexico. Flying from Mexico City down to or up to Los Cabos, San Jose, descending down to 20,000 feet now, and using some really cool little features of the 320. We also want to do another top of descent calculation. I don't know that we need to, but our next altitude we're going to get down to is going to be 9,000. And wait to get to 20K before we sync that up. But basically 36 miles or so out, and somebody descend for that as we're crossing TENAY right now, right on time. So I'm gonna change in our fix info, which I did not know this was a thing I could do, was click on fix info. I love this page. This is my new favorite page. So next one, how do I go to the next one? Next page, I'm gonna change it to 36. We can make ourselves a second top of descent. And again, I click on this a second time, guys, and it says not yet implemented. So I think it knows what you're trying to do, but it's not yet a feature we can use, sadly. But it will be. It will be. Just give it time. Give it time. Yeah, that sounds good, Oliver. I'll try to remember you next time, man, as bellowing. So, I don't know that the plane is going to descend on its own down to 9,000. I mean, I guess we kind of stopped it at 20 anyways. We definitely want to be on, again, paying very close attention to these altitude restrictions. We're doing an RNAV approach, no ILS. So we have the risk of getting there too high. So I don't want that to happen. And I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the descent thing again. Let's go over to our MCDU menu and we'll grab our weather over in Los Cabos, San Jose, Los Cabos. So weather request, and we'll send that again. And here's our ring, 36 miles from SD 601. But yeah, again, thanks chat for dropping that knowledge on me today. That was pretty freaking cool. Down here to return and received, and here is our new METAR data, which is 300 at 7 knots. Let's go and descend now down to 9,000 feet. Yeah, so winds are 300 at 7 knots. Visibility is 12. That's good to hear. Broken at 22,000. Temperature is 25, dew point 0.8. Altimeter is 3006. I'm also going to grab that in the chat too so I can look at it. There we go. And now I'm going to go to our perf page. I think it's perf. Isn't it perf? Yeah, next phase. And grab our QNH. The QNH was 3006. So 3. Do I have to put the period? I can't remember. I don't. Beautiful. Temperature is 25. Nice and warm out here. This is a good place to visit, man, for vacation. And the winds are 3007. And there we go. Transition altitude is showing as 19,500 feet. Airport elevation in Los Cabos is only 379, and that is correct. Transition altitude is 19,500, so that's all good. See our Our decision height is going to be 820. 820. It's gonna go right there. And we'll do flaps full. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. The way this approach goes in right next to a mountain, so it's gonna be really dope. It's gonna be really dope. I don't know, man. The toll list is pretty detailed too, man. We're gonna have some great Airbus simulations on all sims, to be honest with you, because a lot of times I really enjoy flying the TOLAS A319 and A321 on X-Plane. Alright, so we are below that transition altitude of 19,000 already. We're at 16,000, believe it or not, man. We almost here, guys. We're almost wrapping this thing up. We'll go ahead and get our weather. What was our altimeter again? 3006. So we'll put that in. I don't know why, for some reason, I thought that the oh, this way. I thought they use the European altimeters out here, but they don't. All right, 3006 right there. That looks good. Once we get there, our next altitude restriction will be 4,000 feet. I don't know if the plane is going to follow that. Like, if I set 4,000 now, will it continue down to 4,000 or will it stop at 9? Questions. Yes, Z, I am using the TCA Airbus Edition joystick and throttle today. We can use that camera when we land. Let me see if it's ready. Yeah, that's what we're using today. But yes, I did switch. Whenever I fly Airbus, this is the setup I use. Got the joystick and the throttle with the add-ons. And then tomorrow, or sorry, Friday, when we come back in the Challenger, we'll be back with the TCA yoke and the Honeycomb Bravo. Did I hear the news about PMDG 737? Yes, unless it changed in the last 48 hours. So if it's nothing new, then yeah, I heard. Yeah, so I'm gonna set it to 4,000, and we'll see if it'll take us down to 4. Hopefully it'll follow it. You can see down here, this is basically a very basic approach. We're gonna come in on a right base turn, and there's our airport right there. It's actually very close. And a 9,000 here in about 10 miles. Got traffic off our nose. We'll get the seatbelt signs back on. And ahead of time, we'll turn the land lights on before we get busy and distracted. Just like that. Have I ever thought about investing in a Thrustmaster clamp? Yes, actually, I have thought about it. I would like it. I don't like the way this is sitting here. My old, I have a second monitor over here now. I got it for Christmas. Well, this is my main monitor I got for Christmas, but my old monitor is now my second monitor. And the way I had it set up before, I was able to more easily kind of place the joystick and throttle on my desk. Now with this new monitor, it has a bigger base to it, and it's not as comfortable. So having the clamps, which I might go ahead and invest in, would be much better because I can have it at a lower level too. It'd be more natural than to have it way up here, because yeah, it's not very natural how high it's sitting on my desk. So yes, to answer your question, yes. Yeah, I should be able, in theory, to put in the lowest altitude of the star, which we're on, and it should descend the whole way. I just don't know if Flybywire has gotten that descent portion down. So I have it set to 4,000 feet now. We're passing 10K now, and hopefully it'll do it. It'll do all right. We're getting pretty close, man. I feel like I'm high, like I'm too high, but I think we're okay. We'll go ahead and make our first call. We should be close enough to use Unicom. We're about, what is that, 30 miles to the east. Los Cabos traffic, Volaris 116 is 30 miles east inbound for runway 34 RNAV. Be making a right base turn and soon. Los Cabos traffic. Yeah, engines are on idle right now, I think, or 25 in 1, which I think is idle. I got you about 2x5. I'm turning them up. Nice, so he's landing there. We'll might have to slow down more for traffic separation. Yeah, it does say idle, throttle idle. 7,000 feet now. Yep, it's still descending down to 4,000, which is good. I love how I have all these rings everywhere. It's pretty cool. And Los Cabos traffic, Volaris 116 is on a 15-mile right base runway 34. Los Cabos. And let me see if I can get.
Citation 3072 Delta is sending to 3,500 to 5,000 following the coast to the south.
Cabos traffic, citation 2 Charlie Alpha on a 5-mile final.
Alright, sounds like we have traffic landing 5 miles out, so we should be okay as long as we keep our speed down. You need advice. You would like to start a channel, play Microsoft Flight Simulator, and maintain a living. What advice can you give me to maintain a life with a channel and ground crew without being homeless? Oh man. Well, ramp agents don't get paid that much unless you've been there for 30 years. If you work full-time, you can make enough money to make a living, and then you could stream after work in the evenings or something like that, or whenever your off time is.
Instant Cabo traffic, citation 2 Charlie Alpha, being touching go 16 southbound along the coast. Instant Cabo.
Alright, about to make our right turn soon. We're going to Avuru, down at 4,000 feet. After we get there, we're going to continue descending down to 2,900 for the first fix on the RNAV. Alright, so here comes our next altitude restriction. It says alt constriction, 4,000 feet, which is fine. Once we get to the next waypoint in 5 miles, we'll descend down 2,900 feet. Midnight Maverick, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, bro. Always a pleasure to have you with us, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Today we're flying Volaris. I just noticed also on the wing that is backwards. Yeah, so this is a really cool livery, but they have some work to do on it. But look how gorgeous this approach is going to be, guys. Uh-oh, why is my thing not working? There we go. So our airport is right over there. It's on this, it should be on this side of the mountains. Yeah, it is. Ah, sorry. All healed up now, Midnight Maverick. Good, man. Glad you're feeling much, much better. Alright, let's descend down to 2,900 feet. And we are now very close. Oh, this is my heading. That's not what I want to click on. I want to change my speed. It's gonna be a 10-mile final exactly, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take control of the speed here and get it slowed down. I think we're just quite slow enough for flaps 1. And Cabo traffic, Volaris 116 is now turning, or final, 10-mile final, runway 34, Cabo. And we're descending, but not fast enough. Nah, not at all.
Traffic.
Alright guys, my controls.
Cabos San Lucas, traffic, citation 3072 Delta, turning right downwind, runway 11, Cabos San Lucas.
1-1.
2,500.
And we need to be at 2,000 right now. That's why you see me diving down so fast. Speed brakes are out. Try not to exceed flap 1 speed. Gears coming down. Auto brakes medium. I cannot see the runway. Five-mile final, Los Cabos, runway 34. Where the heck is it? Flaps 2. Speed brakes up. Flaps 3. Power. Not too much power, it's a little bit of power. That was full, gears down 3 green. I think that's it right there.
Cabos San Lucas, traffic, citation 3072 Delta, right base, runway 11, full stop, Cabos San Lucas.
Cabos traffic, Volaris 116, short final now 34. Cabos. Okay, I see it now. I have it.
You're safe, we're on the other side of the neutral.
Minimum.
There is have visual now finally. Oh boy, I was like, I don't know, man. It's a little. It says it's supposed to be 15-mile visibility. That ain't true.
Minimum.
12-mile visibility. Alright, let's bring that power back a little fast.
And Cabo San Lucas traffic, citation 2 Charlie Alpha, making right downwind, runway 11.
300. Final 11, Cabos San Lucas, 307 Delta, 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
And we're down, kind of balanced the nose gear a little bit. Here comes the reversers. Back to the center line. Thank you for the claps. And we'll take the high speed on the right. Behind the Spirit Wings 320. And I heard on the traffic, a couple planes are landing on 11. I don't know where that is, but we're gonna get off the runway.
Cabos San Lucas traffic, 6 Delta Delta, 2 mile final.
Cabos International traffic. Volaris 116 is now clear of our runway, taxiing into parking via Alpha. There are multiple Cabo
36
airports.
miles, right?
And yes, Southwest does fly here.
Half mile.
Okay, I'm on the right apron of the actual runway back taxiing here.
Yeah, fine. I will park over there next to that that Aero Mexico plane over there. We will watch the replay, guys, and bienvenido, welcome to Los Cabos International. That was a very nice flight. Thank you, Sim Aviator. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. And we'll have to go back and look and see what our landing rate was. I don't think it was like super smooth, but I mean, it didn't look too bad.
Traffic, Charlie Alpha.
I think I flared too late and too hard. Yeah, actually, we got a 147. I'll take that. 147. That's better than yesterday, our last flight. As far as sounds, guys, we're using FS Realistic, so that's what all the hand claps you heard that came in. Got Delta on the ramp, American on the ramp here. You also, if you paid close attention, you heard the ground effect noise right before we touched down. You heard that wing really just suck under the wind, the wind going under the wing before touchdown. I'll take this spot right here. And I really like that sound because it kind of gives me a cue to know when to really like start to get those throttles back and start to flare. And here we are. We have not started the APU yet. That should be far enough. APU's coming on. Land lights off. Actually, I'm leaving one for the replay. So I don't know if it's actually gonna work. This is the parking brake. And again, guys, welcome to Los Cabos International. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that flight. We'll go back and watch the replay and see how that looked visually for us. We got a 147 on the landing rating. Actually much better than I expected. Final flight time ended up being 1 hour 53 minutes. So we're just right on time. We were estimating an hour 50 minutes for that flight. So we're right about what we were expecting to do. We have I think a couple more guys landing here.
I see yours. I see this.
This is a completely freeware scenery, by the way, guys. Completely freeware. The link is down in the description if you want to try it out for MMSD, Mike Sierra Delta. We got some private jets over there. This will be a really cool place to fly the Challenger into. Got a citation over there. Very cool. And somebody was asking what's the traffic plugin I'm using. I'm using AREX from Latin VFR. These aircraft you see on the ramp are not AI, they're just static. They will never move. Basically, the plugin, what it does, it generates static traffic at different airports with the correct airlines and liveries. Makes the airport look a lot more lively and a lot more full. Something I definitely like. But they don't animate, sadly. Hopefully one day they'll update it to make it animate. I probably should have parked over there by the gate. That's what I should have done. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. So far, whenever when we flew our last flight into Ecuador, you saw like airlines that were specific, you know, to that area that flew into that airport. So now here we're seeing Aero Mexico, Delta, American, Volaris, Viva something, whatever the name of that airline is. Viva Aerobus. Thank you, Fabiolo. Ciao. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you so much. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigado. And what's the one in French? Wow, completely forgot how to say thank you in French. It's okay. All right, we're gonna watch our replay. I'm gonna log off of VATSIM. If you guys flew with us, thank you so much. I really do mean it. Thank you guys so much for flying with us today. It was a lot of fun, and it's always more fun when you have friends tagging along. we're gonna rewind it. Let me see if I remember how to do this. And I'm trying to, oh, yeah, here we go. Merci. Wow, I love that word. How did I forget it? That's, man, sheesh. How did I forget that one? I tell you, man, I just have just brain farts, man. I'm disconnected from VATSIM now, guys, so you will no longer see me on the network. And let's go back and watch our replay. Let's see if it works. I'm curious. So flight control replay. You guys remember that one? You know, obviously Microsoft Flight Sim is now in their developer version added the ability to watch replays, which is great. But before that, I was using flight control replay, and this guy has not given up. He is still making updates to this plugin. And he's added a lot of really cool features, but today we're using that instead of the default one.
500.
And hide myself, I'll watch the replay. Yeah, that nose kind of popped up a little bit on us. Let me rewind it again. Yeah, so yeah, right. It's interesting how elevated this little airport is. So he came in. I was already kind of at a really weird angle, and as I was touching down, I was about to pull back for some more flare, and I shouldn't have. I should have left it as it was. So I don't think it actually helped or benefited us at all. Yes, next stream is Friday, same time as this one was. Yeah, it looked really awkward once we touched down. So it could have been much better. Much better it could have been. But, you know, we didn't smash it. It bothers me so much to see that wobble we did at the last second. You guys have no idea that. Like, I wish I would like to just go back and run it again. But yeah, we were on the center line at first, and then we moved over. Wait, hold on, let me see. Maybe I can justify myself. Was there a bump in the runway? Trying to see if there was like a, because sometimes these sceneries be having these really awkward like bumps. Yeah, there's no bump. There's no excuse for that one. Zero excuse for that. Yep, okay, I can't make any excuses. Never mind. It's okay. Still a great flight. I'm not upset. Not upset at all. Alright, let's from the wing view now. Might look better. Yes, that's true. Pilots have their moments. 100% true, man. Don't clap before we land. Bad luck. But look at these beautiful mountains of our left wing as we came in. Definitely a gorgeous area to fly into, man. And fly out of. Winds were pretty calm.
That's what people pay for.
Did you hear that guy? He said, yeah, that's what people pay for. That's FS Realistic also, that voice. Alright, right wing. From the beginning, like how far, Adiola? Mr. Junior, see you, man. See you, man. Next time. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
That was rough. I'm glad we're down.
He said that was rough. Oh man. I guess it gives me a random voice every time we touch down. Alright, outside one last time, guys, and then I gotta bounce. Thank you guys so much again for chilling with us, hanging with us, flying with us, or riding with us. Yeah, it wasn't pretty at all. It was not pretty. It could have been. That was just my little mistake on the joystick there towards the end, but all in all, solid landing. 147. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Beautiful flying Volaris out here in Mexico City to Cabo. No, I cannot play it from the start. I only hit the record button starting at the approach. It is possible that I could have done the recording at the beginning, but I did not start the recording. The way it works, it's not like X-Plane where you have the whole flight recording no matter what. On here, you have to actually say, hey, I want to start recording for the replay at this point, and I didn't start it until we were about to land. But yeah, so those passenger comments and stuff are coming from FS Realistic. Very cool plugin. Definitely recommend it. Very nice to have. But guys, I gotta bounce. And once again, I want to say this one last time, thank you guys who were watching. Thank you guys who were flying with us. Thank you guys who are watching the replay. Whatever you're doing, if you're able to stop it for a few seconds, it is all good. WT9er3205, thank you, man, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Thomas Godfrey. Adiola, thank you very much as well. Appreciate you. Who else we got in here before we leave? Mr. Junior, thank you again. Caesar, thank you very much. Cesar, thank you very much. I don't know who that Russian person is, but thank you too. Oliver Smith, appreciate you very much, man. You guys are freaking crazy. Benjamin Palos, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much for chilling with us. Fabiola, thank you again. And ciao. Christopher Ramirez, thank you very much. Dream Virtual Flight, thank you. Zero, thank you. Sim Aviator, thank you very much, man. Isaac Moran, thank you. Guillermo Nunez, thank you, appreciate you very much, man. King Plane, thank you very much. Zamtastic, Trey Thomas, did I miss anybody? Midnight Maverick, thank you again. Delroy White, thank you again. Ricky's World, thank you again. Emily, appreciate you very much. Frit Pockets, I hope you had a great stream over there, man. Captain No Gear, thank you very much. Axel Subo, Elias, thank you. FS Insane, thank you. And for the rest of you guys, until next time, remember you have three choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got, all the way from Los Cabos, Mexico. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Peace. I'm out.